Hey guys, I'm back from my in-laws, and today we're playing one of my favorite games on Roblox. It's called Cheese Escape. Now, I'm gonna play this game with audio in hopes that it doesn't have any copyright anything on it. I'm not go because it looks like they changed this up just a tiny bit. Now I know. You're basically just in this cheese maze, and you have to find your way through it. I've played this several times. Okay, so there's like this giant rat that you don't want to touch you. And you just kind of have to find your way through the maze. And you have to find, oh, we might die here. Oh no, we're fine. You have to find, I believe, 9 pieces of cheese. Yeah, over here. 9 pieces of cheese. Like a bunch of different keys to help you do it. Pretty well made game, in my opinion. If you play it, you might be like, what the heck is even this? I think I actually played this with Christina before. I can't even remember. Anyways, let me tell you. Gone with the Wind. 4-hour movie. Holy goodness. If you've never seen Gone with the Wind, you're not missing out on a whole ton. Here's what I've got to say about it. So that's what we watched Saturday night. It's 3 hours and 56 minutes long. It might have been just barely shorter because kind of fast forwarded. You get what I'm trying to say through the epilogue or whatever it's called, and then we fast forwarded through the intermission as well. So maybe it came out to closer to 3.5 hours. It's pretty long for a movie. It's one thing if it's like Avengers Endgame, but this isn't. I don't even know. So the storyline, it's pretty good. I actually enjoyed it for the most part. I'd say the first half of the movie I was super impressed with. I really liked it. Then the second 2 hours of the movie, the first like, oh, I wasn't supposed to pick up that piece of cheese yet. Now we have to find our way back there. Which let's go back into third person point of view to do this. Kind of giving you guys a walkthrough of how to beat this game. Probably gonna forget how to do certain points though. Also, this might be a little bit of a longer video just because I'm gonna try to beat the entire game. So the second part of the movie, first hour of it was like decent, but then in the second hour of the second half, so the fourth hour of the movie, it definitely started to drone on a little bit. And then the ending was kind of terrible. I don't know. I'd say I don't want to spoil it, but I also know most of my viewers are 10-year-olds and probably won't even be watching it. Yeah, it came out in 1939. I don't know what day of 1939, but like it probably came out before World War II even started. It's been out a while, so if I guess I can spoil it. Basically, the main character kind of sucks. She's super, I don't really know the word to describe her, just self-centered. Christina's giving me pointers in the background on words to say because I'm not very good with my vocabulary. Okay, that sounds like a rat. Yep, he's right there. We're gonna, oh man. We got too close to him. We keep our keys and we keep our cheeses, so it actually doesn't matter at all that I died. When this game first came out, you didn't get to keep the keys that you lost. If you died, you'd have to restart completely. We're actually gonna go this way. Goodness. Just because, yep, see, we have a cheese right there. We reset again. There's a few cheeses that are just randomly spread throughout the maze. There's a few cheeses. Try to juke this rat out. And then there's a few cheeses that you have to kind of do like some puzzle solving for, I guess you could say. So here's one right here. That's already 6 out of 9. I can think of where 2 more are, I think. Okay, so there's one back here. But to get to that one, we have to push a button. I believe there's one. Oh, I thought it was just in a room somewhere kind of close to here, but maybe making stuff up. That's the rat. We gotta book it. It's not that room. Is there a little room right here? Nope. Okay, I'm officially lost. Maybe this is it. Isn't it? Which means if it's not right here. Okay, oh, it's right here. This is 100% it. And that must have been, okay, we already got that one. Let me think for half a second of what we're supposed to do next. We have the red key, which we were actually just at the red lock. I have to remember how to get back there. Way to open that door. Oh, maybe this was the one I was looking for. Okay, that's 7 out of 9 cheeses. And then the red door. I can find the red door if I can find the green door. Yeah, the green door is right here. Oh, shoot. We're going to try to juke the rat out right here. Oh, shoot. That's not going to work. Okay. It's okay. I know how to get back to the red door now, at least. When you come out of the maze at the very beginning right here, if you kind of just hug the left wall, really easy to find your way. Keep following the left wall all the way until you get to the ladder over here. Then you can go through the green lock to kind of get where you want to go, but it's easier if you just jump down the hole. Here, you actually come to... Oh, he's going to get me again. You have to do like a quick 180 around this wall. Oh, see, I'm just going to keep dying, though, if people keep getting in the maze. It's also easier to do this if you're on a server with no people. Then you can kind of bring the rat to where you need it to be. So I'm sure there's a much faster way to get through the maze. Okay, and this is actually good. If we can get the rat to come all the way over here, we'll be able to not have him be in our way once we get over to the red lock. That's the hope, at least. The rat knows the maze better than I know the maze. It's not a guarantee. Anyways, back to Gone with the Wind. The main character, she just kind of sucks. And then at the end of the movie, I guess you could say she just kind of gets what she deserves. Like, I don't know, just everyone leaves her. And on the one hand, you're like, that's a terrible ending, but at the same time, justice is served, so it's okay. Also, I need to get through here, but the rat's kind of in my way. So if we give it just a sec, even if he comes back, we've got a little side road that we should be able to go through. There we go. This is still going to be a pretty close one. I'm taking these, oh, I swear he's faster than he used to be. Get out of here, Remy. Alright, we're good. We have the board. That's where we need the board. It's been so long since I played this. This is not where I need the board. I need the board once I go through the green door here. There's still so much left in this game. We're at 7 out of 9 cheeses, but it's pretty easy to get the 7 out of 9 cheeses. It's everything after that that starts to get super complicated. I just realized I think I'm going back to the beginning. Yep, so when you first go through that door, you start in this room, but then anytime you come through the door after, you actually spawn in at the end of this room. There's kind of a reason for that, and I'll show you later, but we first have to use this board where it's supposed to, which should be through here. Yeah, then we go through here. Sure enough, the board gets laid down right here. And now we have the blue key. So you still know cheeses, but we have a key. I believe we're going to go down. We go straight this way. And the mouse is kind of right behind me. But we have what we need to get our 8th piece of cheese. This is the part before where it really sucks if you lost your keys. Because if you lost the green key, or even the red key, you can get them back so easily. But to get the blue key back is a little bit harder. Or if you lost the board's the worst to lose, because then you have to go through all of it again. So you push this button, then you have to push this button, or you push the cheese, then you push the button, and that has a line right there. Ooh, we're going to juke him this time. There's a countdown that opened a door for us. We have to find that door before the countdown is over, or else we don't get the piece of cheese. And I'm officially halfway lost. It's on a 30-second countdown, so hopefully we can get it. Yeah, we get it right here. And then you can actually just get closed in here. See, if I just jump through here, I should spawn back at the beginning. So now with 9 cheeses, I honestly can't remember what more there is to the game in terms of cheese. But there is a lot more. This wall right here, there's going to be something that shows up on that wall later. But to get to it, I'm going to have to think for a second how we do it. I know that there's a white key and a gray key that we still have to get to, as well as a purple key. Let's see if we can find those. Right here, this is the gray lock, so we'll have to find the gray key to get in here. I think shift locking, yeah, we can't even dance our way through that door anyways. Gray one. If we want the white key, it actually might be through this door. And there's actually a reason that they put you at the end. See, normally you'd go right through there. You actually want to go back the way you came. Can't remember which side. I believe we want to go on Okay, there's this hidden truss. But see, we have to have a white key to get through that door. Now the question is, how do we get the white key? I have one more idea of how we're going to get there. And if I can't remember, then I honestly don't know what I'm going to do because it's been so long since I played this game. Okay, so we drop down here. We do a 3... okay, actually, that works too because this sends us back to where we need to go. Literally where we just died. Okay, we also need a yellow key to get through here. Now I'm just lost. Can't get back through there. Okay. Even if the rat kills us right here, it doesn't matter. I can run straight into him. Let's see if we can find the yellow key. It might be back here, which we can't get through. So if we just reset our character, maybe we can find it. No, but we do have the white key. So I think normally you don't get the white key. This area doesn't unlock normally until you get all 9 cheeses. Now that I have the white key, let's try to remember where I had to bring this one to. This probably isn't a very good walkthrough because I'd already completed the game before. In other news, I watched Insurgent, the sequel to Divergent. I really liked Divergent. I can't remember if I've talked about that on this channel yet. It was a good movie, but Insurgent was, it started off good, and it just got weird. And I'm sure if I read the book, I might understand more. Never gonna read the book though. So I just have Christina read and then explain stuff to me that I'm missing out on. The problem is though, there's like this box and they're all trying to get the box, but they don't really explain the importance of the box. And I'm sure part of that is on purpose for like mystery, but you get to the end of the movie and you still don't really, I don't know, like you get the point of the box, but this woman in charge is telling people to do stuff, but they just saw what happened because of the box, and I'm explaining this terribly. If you've seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't seen the movie, then that was probably the worst explanation ever. All right, now we get to the weird part of this game. This is easily the creepiest part. I just walked right back out the exit. Let's try this again. You ever play this game? I would recommend turning off all the lights and turning your headphones all the way up. Makes it a lot scarier. It's also a lot scarier for the first time, just if you don't know what to expect. Be like, oh, something in here. What is it? All right, now it's gonna. Uh-oh. It's behind me. It's just another mouse. Uh-oh. I don't think it matters if this one kills me either. It just sends me back a little bit. Just gotta juke him out with these walls. We're just looking for 6 buttons. This is another part where if I was actually good at the game, I could go straight to where all the buttons are. We've only got 1 left though. We might actually just let him kill us. But we go back to the beginning. Sends us all the way back to the beginning. That's okay. Because I think we want to hug the right wall or more towards the middle this time. We'll see. Okay, don't like that. It also sucks if I see his eyes and I think that his eyes are a button. That's not super. And yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. I know this is probably like the most boring gameplay at this point. Skip to the end of the video if you want to see what ends up happening, I guess. Here's our last button though. So now with all 6 out of 6 buttons, we just have to find our way to the edge of the room. Yep, it's right here. We have the gray key, and now we can actually, oh man, I thought that was the rat. Either we find our way out of here or we just walk into the rat. Either way works because both will get us out of here. And now with the gray key, we can go back upstairs, which I think is the purple key. I honestly can't remember super well. This isn't the way I wanted to go. All right, might have to remove her from my friends list if she does that again. We'll turn her this way. And I think there's 3 chapters. I didn't think they were adding any updates to this game. I saw that this was updated on Halloween of last year, so it's been a while. They're up to 3 chapters, so this is just chapter 1 that I'm playing right now. If you want to play the other chapters, definitely try them out. I don't actually know. Wait a minute. Okay, so here's the maze. I thought this was going to give me the purple key. But I have an idea of... Oh man, I can't see anything right now because there's a little bit of static in the room. Okay, there we go. My screen's back on. There is a way to possibly get the purple key. If it's not where I think it is, we're just going to call it a video. Because I'm actually kind of lost right now. Right, not right there. That's fine. We're just trying to get back to right here anyways. We take a left, then we take a right. Yeah, see, there's a mystery now. This leads us the rat who's going to give us a purple key. He's a little creepy. I don't know. And now we can finish the game. This technically isn't the actual game. To finish the game, you just have to get the 9 cheeses, and then I think there's an exit somewhere. This is to do the full 100% of the game, or the secret exit, I believe is what they call it. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if I can wrap this up before we get to 20 minutes in our video. I think we'll be good. And then we celebrated my father-in-law's birthday. Yeah, that was the rest of the weekend. I don't really know what to say about that. We ate some steak. He turned 63. Yeah. I don't think we're going to finish this video by 20 minutes. Sometimes if my videos get too long, I speed them up by 10% just so that you guys don't have to watch them quite as long. I'll do that if the video is too long. And I don't actually know where that cheese is that just showed up. I probably should have been paying a little bit better attention. There. Rat might get us right here. Oh boy. Let's try this way. He's so close to me. We come through here. He can't get us through here. We can go back out in a sec. We're just looking for that red piece of cheese. And once we have that piece of cheese, we can just run into the rat. And hopefully, this isn't the way. Watch me juke him out, though. Get juked. Get juked again. Just kidding. I died. Where is the cheese? Don't tell me it's like over here somewhere, stupid. Yeah, it's not over there. I should have been paying much closer attention. It's not in here. Do we have to go back? It was in the maze somewhere, it looked like. We're gonna keep looking in the maze. It's a little bit harder when Mr. Cheese is chasing you the entire time. This just goes back to the ladder, right? I'm so confused. Maybe I'll stream this later tonight. Because there's also a game mode that has a random maze every time. So you never know exactly where you're going. I think I would just die on that version though, because I'd be so lost the entire time. We're just gonna follow this right wall until it leads us somewhere we want to. Unless this is going to the ladders. Nope, that's not the ladders. Oh, okay, so this is the exit. This is where you would normally leave if you want to play the game the right way. And maybe we'll just end up doing that. If you don't want to play it the right way, then you have to find that red piece of cheese somewhere in the maze. I shouldn't have skipped through the cutscene so fast because I now have no idea where that was. Mr. Remy is right there. This video is going to be so much longer than I intended just because I can't get a piece of cheese. That'll be like the last. Not back there, is it? Yeah, that's just the normal spot. Here. Alright, let's just go find the exit door and call it a day for the video. I know how to get to the exit from here. No, I don't. Well, I'll just end the video now. Like and subscribe. I'll leave the the ending a surprise for you. Adios.